Stories from the Trap, My Daddy, Part 2. When I got older, that's when he told me stories. That's when he opened up about his life. I'm a black boy, sitting there listening, trying to piece together who this man was. He told me he used to be a hippie, said he hung around white folks, threw on a tie-dye shirt, and just fell in with them. Next thing he knew, he was gone. Traveling. Living free. He told me about Woodstock. Said he overdosed on acid, had IVs in his arm, pumping fluids. But when he heard Jimi Hendrix hit the stage, he ripped those IVs out, pushed through the crowd, ran to the front, and watched Hendrix live. He laughed telling me that. Said it was the best moment of his life. He told me about Mardi Gras, too. Said he walked through the crowd smoking a joint like it was advertising. Said people came up asking, and he sold out a whole pound of weed in an hour. Told me he went back up on the bus, counted all his money, and sat back to smoke again. That was his hustle. That was him. Then he told me something else. Said back in the day, he used to get pounds for cheap. Man, $25, he said, $25 a whole pound of weed. Said he'd run out to California, sit with the hippies. Smoke all day, smoke all night. That's what they did. And even years later, whenever he saw folks smoking weed, he'd shake his head and say, "That's that hippie stuff." Like he had lived it, seen it, and left it behind. And then there was the bus. When I was a boy, my mama would take us down to Fayetteville to my grandmother's house, his mama. It was a farm, wide land, and red dirt. And behind it sat that old broke-down school bus. Every time we came, my grandma would say, "Stay out that bus." I never knew why. I thought it was just junk sitting back there rotting. But when I got grown, my older brother told me the truth. That bus was full of marijuana, bales stacked inside from back in the day. That same bus was how my daddy traveled. Him and his people lived in it, smoked in it, sold out of it, chased women in it. When it finally broke down, they dragged it to my grandma's yard. And it just sat there like a tombstone of his hustle. I ain't know as a boy, but later I saw the history right in front of me. My older brother told me stories, too. He's 12, 15 years older than me. He said my daddy was heavy into motorcycles, not just cruising alone. He was in a black biker crew, something like a gang, but not really a gang. It was a whole movement. 50 deep on bikes, chrome shining, pipes shaking the streets. And my daddy was right there in the middle. Leather jacket, blue jeans, walking with a limp. Not a handicap limp, a cool limp. From when he was young, in his 20s. He wrecked a bike and lost 2 toes. Doctors wanted to cut his whole leg off, but he refused. He kept his foot. And from then on, he walked with that limp the rest of his life. Made it part of his style. My brother said my daddy lived wide open, and he never did nothing for them either. But everywhere he went, he expressed the same thing. Live life to the fullest. That was his motto, and he stuck to it. But not all his stories were about freedom. Some were about survival. He told me about prison. Said he went to Alto when he was young. Soon as he got there, he ran into his uncle. His uncle handed him a knife and told him straight, "You gon' need this. You too handsome. Folks gon' test you." He said one night a man came in his cell, told him to roll over. He kept that knife under his pillow, pulled it out and went to work. Cut the man across his back over and over. Didn't kill him, but made sure he didn't come back. That's how he told it. Whether it was all true or not, I believed he believed it. That was my daddy. The stories never stopped.